Like, you feel like let's talk about or like Dwayne Wade, like he and his wife was married, got a divorce. Of course, when you're in the league, you gone all the time. And then now he's so embracing and pushing his son towards that or support. I wouldn't say pushing, but supporting him in that. Do you feel like?
But the crazy thing is, his mama is against it.
Yeah, but he lives with his dad.
Yeah,
his mom. Right,
his mama is against it.
And
then he married.
Dwayne Wade mama, like I think she a pastor.
Yeah.
Like, so.
But then he married Gabrielle, and she's
with it or against it.
She's with it.
She's with it.
Definitely.
But the boy's mama's
not.
Oh yeah,
she's not.
She stopped.
Right.
She trying everything to stop.
And so
Wow.
I don't know if they got to change or what. But I think But do you feel like Dwayne was feeling guilty about his time not being there?
I do.
Probably. I mean, whether he felt guilty,
back,
I don't know if he felt guilty, but I know he probably felt, or I think he may probably feel that this is connected to me not being there, whether he feel guilty about it or not.
So it's like, why would I change it? It's like, why would I?
What that mean?
What are you saying?
He has other kids.
What that mean?
I mean, it's double-edged for me. Like, if he's not there. That's what we saying. Like, if he wasn't there, this is the cause of that. But he got other kids that
he wasn't there for them either.
Yeah, it ain't.
And they didn't turn out that way.
He got other kids, so this is the influence point. Like, at this point, somebody has to be in his ear. Hey, what do you really like? What do you really want to do? You should go do that. You know what I'm saying? You should live your truth. Instead of pushing him towards what you did.
I think his absence affected that one more. That's why that kid.
Is he the oldest? Is he the oldest?
I don't think he's oldest. It was and the two boys, the two brothers are very close.
The one that plays
age.
basketball is the oldest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he played too, and they say he nasty.
Really?
He fought, yes.
Really? Wow.
The brother, the older brother, the one that play with him, I seen footage of him playing him on the court, and
he's the oldest. That
he's
one is
the oldest. But I've heard about
the one that
the one going through the sex chain. I heard he was 5'2".
Really?
He's talented. Yeah.
Was 5, still 5. Like he.
I don't know about was or is, but I just said he had it in him.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
He just don't care about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that,
And sometimes he don't want to play basketball because he feel like, man,
I'm gonna be like my dad.
It took my
dad away.
So I don't
see,
like
then again, now you see Wade wearing certain stuff and hair changing colors, and all that too now.
Bruh.
I ain't seen him.
I have.
What?
You ain't seen what?
I have.
I ain't watching.
Man, he
He get hair color changes and
his
skirts
wardrobe,
and-
A little too much gloss on the lips.
Yeah,
Skirts
Wade is embracing with his son into a little bit.
and earring like
Nails.
all that stuff.
Did I see black nails or something?
It's getting
Black
weird.
nails.
It's like what?
It's getting weird.
No, it's feminine.
You know, them ones that hang, not just no little hoop like them, the one that hang.
Oh, the one that hang in style.
Yeah. But on both ears now.
Nah, it's taking its time.
Yeah, not the way he wearing them. It's looking.
Nah, bro, it's still
it's
a
looking
question.
suspect.
Just like it was a question for this back in the day, and now it ain't no question for this. But dangling.
The way he wearing
okay,
it.
you got the hoops, but now you dangling stuff from the hoops. Come on now, slow your roll. That's what we at with that. And you saying that's in? It's they trying to make that in. You know what I mean? But nah, like I said,
and it started more when it started with Zaire? Zaire, yeah. It started more once the child came out. He kind of
when he came out, he
Do
started.
you feel like he was always there?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying
Before the
too.
kid, before all of this?
Yeah.
And it's like, now I could be free.
I
don't know.
For real.
But-
and he's more vocal now. Dwayne Wade, before it was real quiet, he spoke through his sport, like playing ball. He played real hard. I ain't see him doing a lot of speaking things unless it was an interview. Like, now he's in front of the
he's a
camera,
spokesperson for, the whole.
So do you think Gabrielle is embracing?
She's pushing that too.
Oh my
She's
goodness,
pushing
so
his
hard.
chain
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Like for
Yes,
I want my husband to be. feminine.
No, I'm not saying that.
no,
I'm not saying that.
Come on, Zaire.
The son.
Yeah.
Well, I think she just want a friend, and I really think she's trying to spite the wife,
And she's trying to be
the
accepted.
ex-wife.
too.
Right, she's trying to be accepted by the children.
Yeah.
But she's trying to really, I don't really think she's trying to spike.
I
think she's just trying to be accepted with the kid. I don't want no friction with you. That's what you want to do. You know, let's embrace that. Let's love that. I was asking, was Gabrielle trying to influence Dwayne Wade?
I don't know about that.
Like, why?
Why would you do that if you're married to him?
Yeah, is she noticing her man is becoming a little bit more free?
Yeah.
Or,
Free.
Free ain't the word.
What's the word? What's the word?
Code word.
Free.
Free.
Yeah, it is.
Expressive.
Yeah, there you go.
What word are we looking for?
There you go.
She's
Living
noticing.
your truth.
Living your truth. That's what it is.
Hey man, you starting to share all my creams and
Yeah.
I saw you trying on my shoes.
getting the nails done together.
Mm-hmm.
My heels are stretched for some
But
reason.
no, this may be small. But like I see a commercial now where Deion Cole, he do the is it
Old Spice.
Old Spice.
Yeah.
But now his wife using the Old Spice. Like now they
Yeah.
It used to be men commercial,
Yeah.
women commercial. Now it's just like now my
It's
wife
even Old
use
Spice
my
for women. That's just
No,
man.
no,
Yeah,
no.
that's all men.
They're trying to get us to use it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's bro. That's
I didn't even peep
Programming.
that. I didn't even peep that.
That's programming, bro. Like when I saw that, I was just like, why would they do? And he up there crying. Yeah, it makes you feel like that. Because she was like, oh, it's just my skin. He's like, that's what it does. He's crying about you using my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's weird.
Rack it. Jump it. Magazine.
He moved faster than that. I'm trying to tell.
Drop it. Dump it. Slow down. Dump it.
Slow down, player.
Clear it.
1, 2, 3.
In the holster.
Oh, that host nasty.
I ain't mad.
That boy went from yah.
I ain't mad at
So
that.
it's 5 years old.
Finding it.
He's 5.
5. Yeah,
what's
eating
up.
graham crackers,
That's-
taking naps,
Hey.
and then going home. And
I need more.
just
I need to see more of that with my skin color.
He said he graham crack. Why you thought
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he 5.
Y'all
I
feel
want
like
to
it's
see
a problem
that.
with that? I don't.
No, I don't.
Not
You
at 5.
protecting your.
I don't think- I think
you're
5 too
teaching.
early.
You teaching your kids.
I mean, he teaching
Protect
them.
yourself.
Why you feel like it's too early?
5 is too early. Cause I mean, like I said, he just took a nap at 8 graham crackers.
You gonna give him a water gun? You gonna give him a play gun? You gonna give him all types of guns? Anyway.
Yeah, but not one that can kill you though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, in his mind, as a kid, the innocence is in the mind. It ain't in the gun.
Yeah, but see, it might be a game to him. It might not be a serious. To
No,
him.
that's when you know. That's it. Come from the parent though. When you
Like
talk to your
that
child.
means you don't give him live ammo. That's a parent thing. But I mean, he
Until
knows
it's time
how to
or necessary.
He knows how to load and shoot. You know how big? That was what gun? What size of gun did the little
Looked
boy
like a
have?
25, like a 3.8. It's small. It wasn't big.
Yeah, it was too.
22,
I couldn't see it.
25. Well, I will.
It's
I
him.
We
will-
always ask the
Is
gun
that-
questions.
I'm gonna refer to
He
Blue.
all
Look at me. Yeah. Look at me.
So,
What kind
Blue, what kind of gun was that?
And then he was
my
like, "Oh, that was a
expert
Ruger."
opinion.
Yeah, we're gonna
But
defer to Blue.
I'm not mad at that. The training, I feel like more kids should get that.
That's just like martial arts, bro.
Yeah.
You can kill somebody doing martial arts, but you train a child. You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying?
you can kill somebody playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do it
That's
the wrong
real.
way.
We seen
That's
it.
real.
You know,
All of us are
That's
wet.
So it just depends on it. It's just your weapon of choice.
True.
Like, you
Yeah.
know the responsibility that you have to have in order for your child to know. Like that's where it come from for real. Like
But
from the parent. Like
But
you
I
have
think
to,
he's gonna do it anyway because he's seeing the father, right? So you'd rather be able to teach him correctly.
To do it the right way,
You feel what I'm saying? Because kids are gonna emulate what they see.
Yeah,
anyway.
but it's just 5 years old for me. Like
You think it's just too young?
What age? What age?
You don't grasp at life right now. Like
You know,
what-
happens I got at 5 years
anyway.
old.
Yeah,
You know how many
What
weapons I got at 5?
What age is the age do you think that?
probably to me, probably like
6.
at least
not double digits. Just say
5, 6. No, like 9 or 10. Something like that.
no,
Yeah.
that's too late. That's too late.
So?
That's too late.
Why
What-
9
what-
to 10?
Because
why are you gonna use it? Are you gonna use the gun at 5?
No,
You don't
'cause
want to
you're closer-
never use the gun.
Listen,
There are
listen.
people that do training that never use the gun.
That's
So that ain't got nothing to
too
do with
late
it.
because that's
So
closer to their immaturity stage. Like they're gonna go through a stage where they're gonna try you and do everything they want to do. And they preteens and up. You're closer
Not
to
my
that. You should
child.
start before that. I'm just
I
saying.
think you saying
This
regular.
is
children.
society. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Can't put
Most
guns and
kids
try in the same. They're gonna try you there.
The end of elementary, 5th grade and on up, like most of them kids are trying it. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
got
tell you-
an elementary school teacher got shot by
That
a
kid was 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he was
He was
6.
6.
That's what I'm saying. At that age, you don't have
Well,
a.
you want
How
you
often
train
did you
him.
hear that? How often
Have
did you hear
somebody
that?
But
be
still,
like-
though, you're talking about.
give him a
I'm
good-
talking. You talking about training a gun. I'm talking about mentality, understanding your
Yeah.
growth is not. You're not there at 5 years old to be able to know when and how and this moment. Discernment at 5.
If
No.
my
Because
children-
the 6-year-old went with the intention to shoot that teacher.
Yeah.
And
If
so
he
he
didn't,
knew.
he'd hit a lot of people.
He right. He would have just started shooting anybody, or it would have just
girl would've been
erratically
pow,
just.
pow, pow.
No,
Only
he
the
shot her. Like, so he knew. So if
Okay,
you
for
know,
what?
if you know how to
What-
do
what he
wrong,
shoot her for?
Huh? I don't know. But his reason was to shoot her. He shot her.
Okay,
So,
so-
whatever the reason he had, he
had
did.
control of
He-
that situation.
He achieved. And what I'm saying is, if he's
Why are
smart
you?
enough
I'm saying.
to shoot, he might well be smart enough to learn.
But still, though. That was okay. That just says okay. I know how to target the person to shoot it. I'm talking about the discernment on who I'm shooting. That's what I'm talking about.
You can teach him that.
Yeah.
You can't teach. So you can.
What?
You
At
can't
5
teach your
years old?
child at
Yes.
5 years old. You got 5.
At 2 and 3,
how
they
old
know.
KK?
Nah,
At 2 and
KK
3, they
7.
know.
KK 7.
Yeah, KK 7.
Would you let KK shoot?
Yeah, KK 7.
Would you let KK shoot?
KK know who not to
KK
shoot right now, or
But
he
see-
don't know.
But
if
see,
you give him
at
a gun.
5 years old, I'm not giving KK a gun.
Yeah. See.
I mean,
What
no,
about
you're
seven?
not. But I'm
Okay,
saying
the
he
boy's
can,
5. That's what I'm talking about.
you're saying he can learn. You're saying he can't learn.
Not
He
even
can
toy-
learn.
do they
He
have
can
toy
learn
guns?
and discern.
They got water guns, yeah.
Yeah. If you tell him, "Better don't shoot nobody in the eye with that," or
He's not gonna shoot nobody in the eye.
He does.
based on what you said.
But listen,
Yeah, he does.
this is this
And I gotta whoop him.
A lot of I can't say that I've experienced personal racism like that. I mean, I felt it, you know, and I kind of put 2 and 2 together. Like, man, I think that happened.
Yeah, after
you know,
the fact,
yeah,
too.
and I'd be like, wait a minute,
Yeah, hours.
did that happen to me because I'm
Days
black,
later.
or did they just call me the N word, but you know, or did they just belittle me
Because
of,
God knows you.
You know,
Yes.
well, maybe. But I feel like in situations where you're trying to communicate to another race, you're not watering down who you are, but you're trying to communicate to them. So, you know,
So that they can understand.
right? It's you change when you talk to kids because you're trying to communicate to them. I talk to kids. I'm the upward basketball coach for my 7-year-old, and you have to talk to them a certain way. All right, guys, we're getting ready to do this. You got to make everything exciting. There's a way that you communicate. So your communication changes based off of who you're talking to. And so if not, then culturally, some things will get lost in the cultural exchange because they don't understand what this dialect is, what you're talking about. I know black people understand this, but white people don't understand this. I know white people understand this, but black people don't understand. And then I think things get so.
I think his argument is that we keep doing that, assuming that they don't understand it. I think they understand by now.
Well,
And we keep talking to them like they're kids.
That you can't understand everything that you haven't been around. So you can say somebody should get it by now, but you can't. I've been living with you for 20-something years, and we still learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fun, but you can't. You can't make assumptions based on.
saying should get it by now?
I
She's saying
think
that.
the other commentator, I don't know his name, but he's saying
on
by now,
The one on
by
top.
now they should understand why we keep talking to them like they're babies, giving them baby food. They know by now that
He's
police
saying about-
brutality
he's
is
saying
horrible
water
for
down-
black
yeah,
people.
he's saying
He's watering it down.
Now here's something that I learned recently. I did Mama Dorothy's show when I thought that I should do the safest songs that possible, and she wanted rap. Now this is a 70. How old Mama Dorothy?
She's
70,
70 something.
75 maybe. I hope I ain't 70s.
And she's Caucasian.
And she's white. A white woman has a radio show. I mean, a TV show in Augusta.
Yeah.
And I love them. And she changed my perspective because I felt like, well, a white woman that's your age
Wants the watered down
wants the
version.
watered down version. And my watered down version of anything still got a lot of kick, sugar, salt,
808, everything
Yeah,
else in it.
everything watered down by me still ain't got a lot of water in it. So, and so I was really nervous And when she, I had on the Mitch Mac, the Nikes that day, and when she kind of made fun of it or made light of it, it really made me feel like, wow, she get it and she accepted. And a lot of stuff that I was saying, so I went and changed my song list. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, My Day. No, don't play My Day. Let's go with I Can't Help It. Yeah. Yeah. Because she understands it and she's bringing me to do me.
Right.
And I was like, wow.
That's why I was saying that we assume that they can't understand, but I think.
But you don't. Sometimes you don't know. And I've been in so many places to whereas I know I'm supposed to do me, but y'all don't look like y'all with what I do. And this is in black churches.
Yeah.
I know y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I do. And then in the time where I looked at everybody and it looked like they were with what I did and I did it, I still got kicked out of church. So when you know what I'm saying, you're trying to communicate the best way you can without being offensive and without somebody offending you. And so I get what both guys are saying, and I understand that, you know, now the guy that said that he hasn't had any trauma in his life because his people are born in Nigeria, I was like,
from Texas though.
Yeah, no, I think he was raised. You still understand?
Yeah, you get it.
And what are you calling trauma? What are you deeming as trauma?
Yeah,
and your characteristics, personality, and how you communicate with different people groups. You know, is that shaped by the fact that your parents were raised in another country? Right.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
So, but what he's saying, I guess, is because they missed out on the civil rights movement, blah, 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 that part, you know, coming in the back of the restaurant, you know, water hose down, that his family didn't experience that. But to me, that speaks of a disconnect of this conversation that somebody that's connected to this conversation probably needs to have. I agree with the guy that was speaking at the top. I mean, it's almost to the point where kind of like now they want to hide a lot of things in history.
Right.
That like no. I don't believe in that. No. We ain't had nothing. Tell the whole truth. Why are you hiding it? Number one. Right. No, tell the whole truth. Tell everything you did. Show how brutal it was. There, it was ugly. Okay, show it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about let's water that down.
The secular, non-secular is mostly applied to music. But if people have...
It's only applied to music.
Yeah.
Where else is
it? Right. But Christian, non-Christian opportunities, when you talk about jobs, when you're in the...
Like they don't do it in movies. Like actors and stuff. Actors get...
They don't do it right.
They get to be in whatever movie they want and do it and cuss people out and shoot, blow up people, fight scenes, all that stuff.
It's still good.
Well, the other place they do it is comedy. The church will do it in, you know, Christian comedy, secular comedy.
Not like music
and comedy.
Not like music.
Music is
music. They hard.
They put you right in hell if you're on a song.
You're the closest thing to the preacher.
That's funny that you say that.
Yeah, you're the closest thing to the preacher.
Can a preacher do a gig to where he's on something that's not church?
I think he can.
And most people, they do political things, which is some of the most evil campaigns.
Or acting.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
If you're a Christian actor, do you avoid certain scenes?
Right.
Yeah. But I don't... They don't call them Christian actors. They just actors.
Right.
They call us Christian music.
Right.
Why we just can't be musicians?
Right. We are. That's what I am.
You know what I'm saying?
But I love God, and I'm convicted by what the Lord tells me. Yeah. That's why I write on subjects that's way more broad than a lot of people. But certain people see us. I don't think they'll be shocked if I did music with mainstream people.
I had Bone Crusher on the record. He was talking, take the city for God. So, I mean.
He got, I don't think he claimed to be a Christian.
I mean, he was a believer. He wasn't a church boy like that, but he believed.
Right.
And so. He believed, and he got on the.
So, will you be on a track with a non-believer, but he talking.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm saying they would have to come on my platform, not me go over there. You would have to.
Which means
Which platform?
on what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Meaning, I'm not going over to
You
talk
wouldn't go
about
to their song.
Yeah,
What they talking about?
yeah, the Bust It Open Baby. Like I'm not going on that record. Yeah.
Do you think like "Busted Open Baby," which is your, I guess your new hit that's coming out? When is it coming out? May.
My
in May?
new
When is it
hit
coming out?
is
May?
Bet Your Bottom Dollar. Yeah, you come over and do that song with me. Yeah.
Busted Open Baby and Bet Your Bottom Dollar will be on the same
Yeah.
album. So if you had an opportunity to not compromise your verse on a huge record that other guys will be saying what they're gonna say, would you do it?
If I had a chance to do what? Say it again.
Share the love of Jesus Christ on a secular
On
song.
their platform with all of their
what they-
listeners.
on what they're saying, on what they're going to be
But
saying
you
on that
speak
song.
kingdom.
What is
But
what
you
it's saying?
speak-
What's the song about? What are they saying?
let's
may not agree.
You probably ain't going to agree with anything, especially murder.
But it's
or-
still a chance
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
nah, I can't. Yeah.
But what if they're talking about murder, and you get a chance to speak life on that type of record?
You wouldn't do it?
I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I would too.
Like I don't
But,
understand the.
If the song is about
Why would they call me to like? It don't even make sense. Like
It may not make sense, but it's still an opportunity.
because people do stuff for numbers. So they do stuff for numbers. They don't do stuff to the glory of God like us. So their God is money. So if they feel like you got a big following, man, let's get this dude on the record. That's why they mix with different
Kurt
people from
Franklin,
different
yeah.
nationalities. Man, it's got a big now. This might hurt Kurt Franklin's following if he get on the record with us, but Kurt, they looking at, man, we trying to get that audience.
Right.
All right. So, and they got a record that is a compromise.
I would
record.
do it.
But you could spread the light in your verse.
I would do it.
Would you do it?
yeah, it
Is
would
it-
have to be
Is it?
like you're not finna be just raunchy, just.
I mean, people.
like yeah, that was you.
So name a song that's raunchy. Well, you know a lot of them. Let's go back
Just
in
turn
our
on
day.
radio.
Go back to our day. Any song that's raunchy. Oh, you talking about R&B?
Or any, I mean, any rap, whatever.
Tupac hit him up, like F you Biggie, F Mobb Deep. Like I'm not finna come on a verse after like it doesn't even make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make any sense. Like okay, what are we doing? It's like.
Well, you take that song and then you rap about, hey, we gotta be
like,
together.
Okay, love you, Mobb Deep, love you, Biggie. Like
No,
it
we
don't
gotta stay
even-
together as black men and da 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 da. I
It
mean,
don't
you
even-
can flip it like that.
Yeah,
If they give you the
it's like,
Like,
opportunity.
Pa, I know you mad. I know they hurt you. Send to
Yeah.
search you. Gotta put it, but letting God let God direct the path. I would jump on that mark in a minute. Any of them, and that's me. But and I got the confidence that the light in me will outshine any darkness.
Yep.
So now they
My
probably,
goal is to get him to do what I'm doing. Get those lyrics to come.
But you got to not
But-
think
but-
about
yeah.
just him. You got to think about all his listeners and,
And- yeah, that's what I'm
followers and
saying.
everybody.
And-
His fan base is not going to listen to a song
Look at
that he
our
comes
model.
on yours.
Look at our model. Look
get
at our
that.
Jesus model. Jesus did not wait for hell to come to him. He went to hell. So there's certain times where you got to go to the platform and do what you got to do in that platform. And most people that we don't want to hear from or embarrass about or look at, it's church people that's already saved. We scared of the ones that's already saved. Man, if you really about reaching the darkness, then reach them.
'Cause these are the same-
If they come to me telling me to get on a verse, the church people gonna be mad. They gonna
And these
persecute
same
me,
church
but they-
people are
but
mad
They do it anyway.
when Nicki Minaj does a gospel song.
Yeah,
They got a problem with
mad
it
with me
when she's
anyway.
speaking life.
They gonna
So
be mad
either
at
way,
me.
they're going to be mad.
They mad at the beat. People find a way to try to justify their heaven and your hell. I'm like, man, if I'm really trying to reach, if I'm really trying to reach people,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that's my goal, then I feel like it was like almost like we going opposite directions. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the Beyonce thing. Like you taking the Clark sister thing and twisting it and making it wicked. Like why would you take that song, the center of his will, and then turn it around and flip it? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like though that song right there is bringing people to God. I feel like that's bringing more God people into thotty. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on the song. Like what's the direction of the song?
I think that was the opposite, though.
They signed off on it.
I understand. I understand that.
She didn't steal the song. It was signed off.
But the song ain't taking you to God. It's taking you to.
But that's not my point.
Yeah. But I'm saying though.
I'm saying is
your verse.
If I get the song, because
the Bible says what fellowship does light have with darkness. So there's an aspect.
Right.
Okay.
So when I bring my light,
that's what I'm saying.
Darkness leads. So that's why
the darkness is still on the track. I'm saying.
But the darkness is on the track, but they never heard your light. What about a kid that need to hear what you gotta say?
Okay, so then my goal is, okay, let's get this song. Let's get this song to go towards light. Like, why am I gonna sit here and you sitting here and destroy something, and then I sit here light? It's like the person. It's like, okay, what is this about?
You will
like,
say,
am I trying to win the person? Okay, why not win the person that's doing the song?
I mean, you can, but what if what if they say, man, bro, don't. I'm in my mode right now. Just do your verse, or you're not gonna do no verse.
And then you're reaching all the other.
And so
people.
my thing is, man, do you imagine how many people that you could reach with your verse and your anointing? And I wouldn't be afraid of it. I'd never be afraid of nothing like that. Yeah. And so, but I mean,
I would have to be led by the Spirit in all things.
But the truth about it is,
because I'm sure God wouldn't say every single song.
But you'll be willing to talk to the content of your verse. You'll be willing to say it to other individuals in the studio. You'll say God loves you, man. Slow it down to this guy, and you'll, hey, bro, it ain't worth it. You'll say that to that guy. Why not mass communicate the message? You gonna say it anyway. If somebody break out and somebody want to start shooting and doing stuff, you gonna say, hey man, no, bro, that ain't the way. Blah 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 blah. So why not put it in that same thing in that content with those people that think like that?
Because I'm trying to change the way you think.
So you do it around the people that think that way. Most of the time, we rap to other people that understand what's going on. We rap to light. We at holy hip hop concerts rapping to each other that know everything about Jesus, and know when you get the opportunity to rap rap to people that don't know about Jesus. We got rules. We scared. And so I'm like,
I'm not.
That's what that's what I'm saying. If you get a chance to be on a song, because you was at the birthday bash, like everybody was at the birthday bash, and we know that right after and right before,
we got cussed out.
Right after on that same stage on them same mics,
everybody got cussed
them
out.
Niggas, what they was getting ready to go in. Those persons, those people.
But they stood after we got off the stage. No weapon, all equipment messed up, just like his city.
Yeah. Because so why not do it? Like you could do it on that song. What you think you'll do if you could think the equipment? What you think will happen to an industry if you put something in?
That's what I'm saying. It would depend on the song. But you're not gonna do a song, in a video with girls half butt naked on the stage. I'm sitting there in the middle of trying to give you a bro, like that. To me, that doesn't make sense.
That's the stage. I'm talking about the song. They'll switch over.
But you talk about the videos over the song.
You talking about half butt naked will be on his part, but they'll put clothes on and angels around you. You never know how they're gonna produce it because they do produce stuff like that.
But I'm saying though, that's what I'm saying. That it all depends on the song.
But most of the time
but if you put a song in the middle of just something that's just dark.
You say hit 'em up.
Yeah, and
you say hit 'em up.
The visuals, everything is dark, and you just sitting there in the middle. It doesn't make sense. Why not have the song?
But what if you don't do the song? What if your only way to reach him is to put a verse on them? You don't get the song. You just get a verse. We like what you do. We respect you as a gospel artist. Because most of the times, your mindset is not
sense.
God. Yes, it does.
Okay, who's done that before?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they're scared.
No, it's because
they're scared. Because they're scared.
No, it's not because they're scared. What artist doesn't hit them up and be like, okay, let me get a gospel artist to come and do the opposite?
I mean, if they won't do it because they know that y'all ain't gonna do it.
No, I don't think that.
But if I ever get a chance to put a kingdom verse on any secular song, I'm riding, and they gonna talk. Yeah. But I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna preach the kingdom of God in the middle of that. Yeah. I will do it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna represent. And I ain't scared either. So a lot of people are afraid of the residual effect of what you're gonna lose. I ain't say you.
Okay.
I just said a lot of. I didn't say you. I said a lot. I didn't say you. I said a lot of people. Let me finish my statement.
And he said, "Well, a lot of people." Okay,
let me finish my statement. Let me finish talking.
Ain't afraid of nobody.
Yeah, I ain't say you. All right. So let me say that. But a lot of people are afraid because of the residual effect of what they might lose based off their career and how they look in front of other church people. And so they won't do certain things. My whole thing, the whole look of Free Life look like a club. It don't look like Sunday morning service. It look like I'm doing something wrong to certain people. I'm not going to stop doing it just because people are not agreeing with how it looks. Or how it sounds. I don't care about that. I'm obedient to what God told me to do.